Hello, we are Cliff and Steph, and I invite you to join us today as we go back to Mexico and finish getting Stephanie's tooth repaired and do a little exploring along the way. Well, we're getting ready to go. This is the night before, and we're getting ready to go back to Mexico to finish getting Steph's teeth worked on. And Steph is getting the foodstuffs, snacks, and stuff ready to go. You know, I'm not so sure we made the best deal. I keep telling myself, and I want to think that I made a good deal and I'd made the right choice getting Steph's teeth done in Mexico. You know, and I don't know how to tell if we are or we're not, because we get jerked around so much by the local dentist. I just haven't figured out how to resolve those issues. One more trip. So this time, we're going to change the strategy a little bit. We're going to go down to the big service station across from the Salton Sea, and we'll fill up there on the way down. And that'll get us gas enough to get down there and all the way back, rather than stop in the middle of town someplace and fuel up. Or at least that's our goal for right now. And instead of eating down in Mexico, you know, we kind of did the touristy thing last time. So and as far as all the merchants and everything and the things to look at, they were nice. They were pretty, but there's simply nothing there that I could use or that I want to spend my money on to drag it home, so I can just throw it away eventually. So we're going to drive our car into Mexico, and then we're going to drive it right to the dentist's office, and then when we're done, we're just driving right out, headed home, and we'll have a little bit to see on the way home. So hopefully we're out of there by 10 a.m. That's the plans as it stands so far. And of course that could change moment by moment, who knows. So I guess that's all I got. Hey, we're getting ready to go to Mexico this morning. We're not packed nearly as heavy as we did last time because we found out that we overpacked. We really don't need all that stuff. So I did bring my Canon camera, although I don't know if I'm going to really need it or not. Probably won't, but if I don't take it, I wish I had, so I'll just take it. I'm not going to worry about it. So here comes Steph now. I need to go help her. 3:42. Mileage. Your mileage. Okay, good.
In 800 feet, turn left onto Camino Marisol Drive. Turn right onto Fairway Drive. In 900 feet, turn left onto Desert Crest Avenue. Turn left onto CA78. They're both turning left.
With my poor eyesight, it's nice to have someone to help me verify that I'm making the right traffic moves.
Very good, very good, very good, very good.
We were actually trying to beat the sunrise, but it caught us the last 10 or 15 minutes of our drive. We really didn't know what to expect when we bring our car into Mexico, but we decided that we would just take it one step at a time and see where it led. Hello. Where are you going? I'm going up to the hill for the dentist. Oh, yes. Thank you.
So the streets in Alcadones is pretty bare about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. The only thing you can see then is the vendors getting ready for their day. And they're scurrying around. But you can see that the sidewalks have the little frames up that's where the vendors stick their wares. But basically this time of day it's pretty vacant. The streets are pretty much full of vans and small trucks, and they offload their merchandise onto their spot on the sidewalk, and then later on they move them off the streets and park them elsewhere. The building there on the left, that's our dentist, and we're arriving at about 7:30 a.m. So we had some time to kill, so I want you to notice right there that there wasn't any vehicles at that time, and I want you to pay attention to that because later on we're going to see that all changes. Here are some of the streets early in the morning, and we would turn down the street and just basically follow it to the end, see where it led. We turn around and come back and go down another street. Steph's appointment was at 8:30, and about 9 o'clock we were on our way. So this is the empty street we came down just about 45 minutes ago, and it's full of cars. So coming into town, I showed you that this street here was vacant with no merchants on it at all. If you walked across the border, this sidewalk on the right, which would be the place where you would line up to go out of Mexico. These people coming by are carrying purple sacks, and that is from the Purple Pharmacy, and that's drugs. And I hope that lady gets something for her itch there. So this is much more comfortable to sit in the car and wait in line than it is to stand out in the blazing hot air and wait in line. Take a look at that white and teal 1959, I believe that is. That Ford there, that's pretty cool. So we're on our way to get breakfast, and actually that was our turn off. Oh boy. We found a place to turn around. Yeah, just about missed it the second time too, but fortunately I saw it just in time. So this is the casino, and I do not know how to pronounce that name. Steph says she wasn't tempted one bit to gamble, and I guess that's a good thing.
I got my tooth fixed down in Mexico. They put on the permanent cap on it now, and they did a beautiful job matching it, so I don't feel like I'm got a glaring white headlight flashing out of the front of my mouth. And they put it on permanent, and the lady dentist that did it was wonderful, and I really am impressed with what they did. And then they told us upon a place to go for breakfast, so we came over here for breakfast to a buffet, and it was wonderful. The best mushroom cheese omelet I've had in years, and the blueberry muffins had the biggest, sweetest blueberries. It was wonderful breakfast.
This is the first of 2 checkpoints, and I have no idea what it's for. Hey, these are some pretty big sand dunes. I thought I'd buy some fuel in this town, but I missed it, so we just kept on going. Guess 1 checkpoint isn't good enough, so here we have another one. We had about a quarter tank left, so we could have went further, but I thought that this would be a good place to stop, pull over, and get a little fuel. Well, that really didn't take very long, so we're back on our road, and hopefully we can get home soon. Well, actually, this is about 45 minutes to an hour from the house.
Well, we did a full circle. Now we're back home. What is it, 1:45? And yeah, we're both kind of wore out. It's a long drive. It's a lot of driving. Traffic was fairly busy. So yeah, it just means that you have to stay on your toes a little more and pay attention, which makes it a little white knuckle driving. So we'll unpack this and sit down and think about it for a while, and maybe we'll get up and do something, and maybe we won't.